Are we ready to get started?
The company that we're presenting to you guys today, it's Bombardier Incorporation. And group members are Julia, Hilda, Alisa, and Ash. We start with a video of commercial Bombardier.
Evolution. At its core, it's taking one step forward, and then another. Like leaving your car behind and stepping on board a train or a plane. It's a small step, but it matters. Because evolution is not about grandiose dreams that never see the light of day. It's about moving ahead with a clear understanding of the needs of tomorrow. It's about actually taking that one single step forward. Step by step, mile by mile, city by city, country by country. The evolution of mobility is about creating better ways to move the world, transforming how millions of people get around every day by train and by plane. It's about taking the lead and delivering, mobilizing the future in more than 60 countries, investing in communities around the globe to break new ground. After all, the evolution of mobility is all about what's next.
What's the director of this movie?
Bombardier is the only company in the world that is a manufacturer of both aircraft and trains. In 2011, it boosted the revenues of almost $18.5 billion. It's a very big employer, employing more than 70,000 employees in more than 40 countries around the globe. The company was established in 1937 by an inventor by the name of Joseph Armand Bombardier, and it was based in Valcourt, Quebec. First invention was a snowmobile.
The company has three different segments of products. They're into transportation, they're into aerospace, and also recreational segment. The transportation segment, they have rail vehicles. Some of the examples of rail vehicles are included in automated people movers, metros, commuters, and regional trains, high-speed trains, and locomotives. And the first section of transportation that are involved in production is propulsion and controls, which is considered the heart, muscles, and brains of each and every train. And lastly, they're into the production of bogies, the vital area where the rail meets the rail, where actually the wheels meet the rails, and it's considered the single and most crucial component of the train. In aerospace segment, they have three different segments: commercials, business, and amphibious. In business section, some of the examples is Learjet, Challenger, and the pre-owned aircraft that they have. The commercial aircraft line is known to the world as a leading industry in performance, efficiency, and economics. And amphibious aircraft are also known as world's most proven and trusted amphibious aircraft. They also have this recreation segment that includes Ski-Doo, Can-Ams, and Sea-Doos, and a bunch of different varieties. In terms of distribution, there are two of the world's busiest airport hubs, Chicago and Frankfurt. These two precise facilities positioned at the center of an integrated global supply chain of more than 50 maintenance service centers. At Chicago, the direct shipments to Americas, Europe, and Asia Pacific, and in Frankfurt, they do shipments to Europe, the Middle East, Asia, and Africa. In terms of pricing, since the main focus of our research is on transportation and aerospace, the pricing strategy that they have for transportation is actually Bombardier operates at the global level. Therefore, the pricing strategy is adapted to each district. And Bombardier uses a product line strategy in which the company prices different products within the same product range at different price points. Basically, all the orders are adapted to specific geographic regions. However, when it comes to aerospace, it's more adapted to client needs, and it's not based on geographic regions anymore, and it's customized to client demands. For the promotion section, Bombardier uses mass communication and press releases and annual sales, and also individuals, salespeople negotiating with government officials. Promotional material is modified rigorously to client desires and requests, which is again different based on each geographic region, and products and the specifications, of course. And by means, Bombardier follows a relationship-based marketing techniques as another promotion technique.
And now, briefly, we'll look at the SWOT analysis. One of Bombardier's strengths is that it's the only country in the world that manufactures both aircraft and trains. It's a global leader in transportation. It's very, very innovative. It invests hugely in the research and development department. It's a company very much committed to corporate responsibility. It has very strong financial discipline and active risk management, and it's been in the business for more than 75 years. Its weaknesses include relatively low employee productivity, and also it encounters complex legal issues. The opportunities for Bombardier include strategic expansion into Asia, particularly China and India, and the countries of former Soviet bloc. There is also very rapidly growing demand for commercial and business aircraft. And on the other hand, the threats for the company include very intense and fierce competition, a lot of environmental obligations, as well as risks involved with doing global business. That concludes our presentations, and if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer.
I have a question. No one else has any questions?
I've got a question. You said that they face intense competition. Who are the competitors?
Well, the two companies that pretty much everybody in this class has probably heard about is Airbus and Boeing. Plus, there are depending on the segment, there are lots of competitors in Europe, such as Siemens in Germany, and there is a French company, and also there is a company in Brazil that's, very big competitor in the aircraft division.
So do they just have to put in like a bid, like an RFP process, or?
Yeah.
So why, the question is why would Air Canada buy Embraers than buying the Bombardier commuter jet? If you've ever flown Air Canada recently, you notice they switched all those smaller capacity jets to Embraer.
Well, I think in being in business for 75 years, when a lot of its competitors has gone out of business, the company has a reputation, very good reputation in the business, and it invests hugely in research and development, and it's a very innovative company.
Pretty up the top. But anyway, I got another question. How are they socially responsible?
They just introduced a new kind of train, and it's called CO4, and it's very fuel efficient. They try to reduce their environmental footprint and use all the new technologies geared toward reducing environmental footprints. And yeah, does anybody else has anything
They're
to
coming
add?
out with a replacement, basically substitution for gas consumption, and they getting involved into other different resources for energy in the upcoming years. And they're already involved with actually apply some of those in metro and rail vehicles that they have already.
That's good.